Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Charles, and welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamerspro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we give you guys a fresh perspective on things. Now, we see them, and today we have an interesting episode for you guys that we want you guys to stick around for. So please make sure you go ahead and do that and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Now, I've noticed that whenever we talk about Jordan haters, we usually think of two people. So either we think of Nick Wright, who says absolutely crazy things about Jordan, like things you wouldn't even believe, or we talk about Shannon, who is not as ridiculous as Nick Wright. Whenever Shannon is one of the best at what he does, except when he talks about LeBron. That's when all the objectivity goes out the window. My personal opinion. This is just my opinion, right? You could agree or disagree. However, there's one person that usually flies under the radar, right? And that person is Colin Cowherd. Now, Colin is no doubt one of the biggest fish in all of sports media. And he's been that way for years, whether you know it or not. And his salary would absolutely dictate that. However, I've noticed that Colin likes to take slick jabs at Jordan. And he's been doing that for years. Now, while we were doing some research this morning for another show we produced, something told me, hey man, just search Colin Cowherd and Michael Jordan. Just search those two keywords. And one of the videos that popped up when I searched that was a video that was produced on the Herd, the Fox Sports channel, back in 2018. And I decided to watch the video. And while watching it, Colin gave, in my honest to God's opinion, one of the most absurd Michael Jordan breakdowns I have ever heard in my life. So, for those of you who missed that audio, what we want to do is we want to play it for you now. I want you guys to listen to it carefully, and then we're going to come back and react to it. Take a listen to that.
Daryl Morey went to MIT. Daryl Morey's the GM of the Rockets, an early adapter with a three-point. He created the Sloan Analytics Conference in Massachusetts, Boston, every summer. It is really the brain conference of sports. All the smart people in NFL, NBA, baseball, soccer, hockey, they all go to it. So he's talking this week. He's on the Dan Patrick Show, and he's talking about MJ and LeBron, and he said something that we've said on the show before, but mythology is a very powerful thing. There's three athletes in my life that have had this incredible mythology about them. One is Brett Favre. The great game on Monday night when his dad died, Wrangler jeans, y'all. Favre is the most popular NFL player of my lifetime. I'm not saying the best, the most popular. There's this bubble around him. The second in baseball was Nolan Ryan. Of the 77 Hall of Fame pitchers, he's 72nd in win-loss percentage. But he was Paul Bunyan. He threw the ball really hard. First guy to throw it regularly, over 100 miles an hour, 7 no-hitters. Nolan Ryan was a very inconsistent, led Major League Baseball in walks 8 times. He was not great. He had nights he was unhittable, but he was not consistently great. So Brett Favre, Nolan Ryan. And the third is Michael Jordan. Now, Jordan's better than Nolan Ryan and Brett Favre. But Daryl Morey, smarter than all of us here, is into analytics. Analytics are a magnifying glass on sports and business and Wall Street. They're a magnifying glass. I've always said this. If Michael played today with Twitter, every night, every game's on TV now, not just highlights, not just ESPN highlights. You watched Michael and then responded directly to Michael. You took shots at Michael. You wouldn't like Michael as much. And he would be a lot like Westbrook. You'd be like, oh my God, does he miss a lot of three-pointers? Oh my God, he is great but hard to play with. Oh my God, did you just see? He's 3 for 12 on three-pointers tonight. I'm not saying Michael Jordan wouldn't be great. That's not what I'm saying. He's better than Favre and better than Nolan Ryan. But because he was the first athlete in America to have a massive shoe campaign. You know, Larry Bird and Magic had their shoe deals. Michael's went global. And that created a popularity force field that you can't penetrate. Michael Jackson in music had this. Michael was weird, but there was this force field of popularity you could not penetrate with criticism. We see this a lot with celebrities. I've never seen it in sports close to Michael Jordan. LeBron's got a shoe deal too, but he's been doing a lot of things beyond the shoe deal. Michael Early was great and was no more for shoe deals than titles 7-8 years into the league. And when you get the magnifying glass and you really look at Nolan Ryan and you really look at Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers is significantly better than Brett Favre when you take out the analytics. Sorry if that hurts your feelings. Sorry if Aaron's not as likable, date celebrities, kind of cool, California, a little bit aloof, a little bit cocky. He's significantly better than Brett Favre. He's better at the line of scrimmage. He's more cerebral. He's got as good or better feet and, frankly, a quicker release, and he's more coachable. Not always the most coachable, but more coachable. Michael's great, don't get me wrong. But when you put the magnifying glass on LeBron, he just does a lot more at a much higher level than Michael Jordan. He is a better passer. He is a better ball handler. He is bigger. He is stronger. He shoots 3 balls better. That's not even disputable. Now, Michael led the world in mid-range jumpers like Westbrook. You can't stop Westbrook at the basket, and Westbrook's great from 12, but you push him out to 22, and what do you say about Westbrook? This is why Michael Jordan loves Westbrook.
All you have to know about what Colin just said is this. Michael Jordan led the league in mid-range jumpers like Russell Westbrook. That's all you needed to know. We could actually end the video right here. We could end the show right here. We could literally just end the show right here. Everybody can go home. And we can catch you guys on the next episode. Michael led the league in mid-range jumpers like Russell Westbrook? This is absurd. I'm like, we're producing a show and I'm baffled by, like, as I'm thinking about it, it's actually slowing me down in my tracks thinking about this. He was actually trying to use Daryl Morey, an NBA GM, to explain why Jordan wasn't the best. What kind of obtuse way of thinking is this? But this has been the pattern in the media over the last 5 to 10 years. This is what they have been doing. They have been desperately trying to find ways to remove Jordan from his GOATs. This is what they've been doing. And they're trying to do this to an athlete that doesn't even talk. When was the last time you saw Jordan post anything on social media? When? He doesn't even talk. His greatness and legacy is so profound that it literally speaks for itself. It's like wolves howling at the moon. They're trying to bring this guy down, and they can't. He's not even defending himself. His legacy, his supporters, they're the ones defending him. And they keep trying to use one silly argument after the other. Let me say it once more. And I know this is going to bother a lot of NBA fans when I say this, or a good amount of them. Let me say this once more. The Michael Jordan LeBron comparisons is an absolute joke. One person messaged us on Instagram, stop telling people it's a joke. No, bro, it's a joke. It's a joke. Stop telling me to stop telling people that. You go tell those people out there to stop saying that nonsense. Don't message me telling me about, oh, it's a joke. No, message them. Because you obviously support them. So if you support them, don't message me. Allow me to have my opinion. It really bothers these people, but the debate is not close. I don't understand why people think it's close. It's not close. And that hurts some of these people's hearts because it flies in the face of what they've been fed year after year after year after year. And when they see some guy that's not up there twerking it up, it becomes an issue. Oh, the Jordan fanboys. My guy, let me ask you, where are the Jordan fanboys in media? Where are they? Who are they? Skip Bayless is not it. Skip Bayless maybe 10 years ago, yes. Where are they? Where's the Jordan propaganda machine? Where are they? Who are they? Name them. List them in the comment section. Who are they? Who? I become an issue because I'm defending Jordan and I become an issue? I'll be the spokesperson for Jordan then. I'll do it. I'll do it. I have no problem with it. A lot of these Jordan fans and NBA fans, they love when I do it. So who cares what you think? We get more support than hate. Who cares what you guys think? Who really cares? These people enjoy it. It's refreshing to them. They have nobody out there really representing their views. So we do it. What's the problem? You don't want anybody to have a different opinion from you? Is that what it is? We can all just have one opinion. We got to be a monolith in the media. Is that really what it is? Is that really what it is? I've said it before, and I'm going to say it again. There's no argument in the universe you can bring to say that this guy is better than Jordan. There's none, unless you use propaganda. That's your only tool. Your only tool is propaganda. That's it. To me, in my opinion, if you're not saying Kobe when you're talking about Jordan, I'm not interested in hearing you. I'm not one of those people that believes what Nick Wright says or believes what this guy says, because I have a brain. I have a brain and I have two eyeballs and I can process information. I know what my eyes saw versus what these guys are telling me. Maybe you guys are easily influenced. I'm not. And if it bothers you, click off. Don't watch the show. And some people feel like, how can you say this is disgusting? I think you're disgusting telling me that I can't have an opinion. Who the hell are you? Who the hell are you? I have a right to have my opinion. It's a free world, last time I checked. And you have the right to either agree with that opinion or totally disagree. It's your bloody right. But you have no right to tell me, oh, this guy is disgusting for having this opinion. You notice the only disgusting opinions out there are the ones they disagree with. I'm not coming off this hill. I think Jordan's a GOAT. I don't think it's close. I think if you're not talking about Kareem, bring me Kobe. If you're not bringing me Kobe, I'm not interested in hearing what you got to say. I'm not. I saw what I saw. No matter how many talking points in propaganda, tactics you use, it's not going to change my opinion. I'm sorry. Go find somebody else to convince. Okay, let me put it this way. You're not going to convince me. Go convince somebody else. How about that? Go convince the next guy. You're not going to convince me. I'm just totally baffled. Like, is this what this is all about? Is this what sports media is all about? Whatever you guys think, man, please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section. And we'll catch you guys on the next episode. Peace.